Hey guys, I'm DeShawn Hollywood. If you didn't already know, your favorite bad bitch. And today, it's really lit because I'm going to do another story time. And this story time might be a little controversial, but I'm going to try to clean it up and keep it as edited PG-13 as possible, but it's gonna happen. And I guarantee that you guys are gonna enjoy this. So the story time is gonna be about the first time that I ever hooked up with a famous YouTuber. So if you want to find out what happened in this crazy story time, then keep watching. Okay, oh my god, I can't even believe I'm telling this story. Everyone is gonna think I am the biggest Susia out there on the planet, but I promise I'm not. I guess you'll understand when the story comes. Okay, so, this was a night where a group of friends and I got together and we were all going out. It's like, hey, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have some drinks, and we're gonna do a little bit of karaoke. Like, it's gonna be really lit. Like, that was the plan. So, I worked that day and I had got all dolled up because I was like, ooh, I'm excited. I love karaoke. I can't wait to go out with my friends. And it was like a big group of us. And I love going out with a big group because, I don't know, you just feel like, a group of bad bitches, like everybody just, we sitting here, we lit, we chilling, or we dancing, we got the vibe, we're going to control all of the energy. Like, I love it. Like, I don't know. That's how I look at it when I'm going out with my friends and a big group. Anyway, so back to the story. My friends and I were going to a popular place here in Chicago that's called Mother's. And anyone who's ever been to Mother's, it's so lit. The front half of the bar is like a big karaoke lounge, but it still is sizable enough to fit a nice amount of people in there. And everyone gets drunk and lit and get up there on stage and put on concerts, basically. And then the other half is the clubby bar. That's where it's banging music, dancing music. It's dark and low and everyone is drunk and dancing. There's a back area, a stage with mirrors everywhere. It's a good time. We love going here. So we all get together and oh my god, I don't know why I'm getting nervous telling this story. It's so crazy. So we all get there and it's just packed. When I tell you it's jam packed, I don't know what what was going on in the city or why so many people were there, but it was jam packed. Everyone was there. And we're like, oh shoot, it's gonna be a good night. We're about to be lit. Instantly, I'm like, tequila, guys. Let's get the tequila shots going because it just felt like a tequila type of night. And I was like, I might be sipping a little mixed drink of cognac. I don't know. I was feeling it basically. So we all get together, we meet up at Mother's, and everybody's like, okay, are you ready to have a good time? Ready to have a good time? What are we singing first? Which side are we going to? Are we going to the dancing side? Are we going to do karaoke? What's going to happen? I was like, how about we do this? Let's go to the dancing side first, and then towards the end of the night when it starts slowing down, let's then go over to the karaoke side and do that. So they're like, oh, cool. We go to our normal spots. Everyone kind of stays together for the most part, and we're ordering drinks, we're ordering shots, we're passing them around. We're having such a good time. And it's a big group of people. It was, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been my girl's going away party because she was moving to Vegas. Hey Shayla. Yes, that's why I think we all got together because it was a big group. I'm talking it was her family, it was all of our coworkers, it was best friends of best friends and best friends and best friends and other friends. Like everybody just came together. So we were a big group and we were lit. So okay, there is like somebody in the corner, and like I kind of like, you know, spot them out the side of my eye, and I'm like, okay, like who is that, or like what's going on over there, because there was like a lot of people in this one little area, and like they all were surrounding this one person. So I'm like, who who is that, like what is going on? But I didn't pay it any mind. I just was like, whatever, like maybe it's a group of frat boys, like they're just doing whatever, like that's what it is. So I go back to the dance place where all of my friends is, and I'm just like dancing around, we're all having a good time, and then that same group of people that I was talking about, like, migrates from the front half of the bar to the back half of the bar. And I'm like, who is this? Like, it's so weird. So I'm like telling one of the guys that we were with, I was like, who is that? Like, do you know who that is? Like, what is going on? Like, why is everyone over there? Why is everyone crowding around him? So he's like, no, I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, they've been staring at you like since they walked in here. And I was like, what? I'm like, no, they have not. Like, no one is looking at me. Like, you're trying to gas me. Like, don't gas me. And he's like, no, I swear to you, like, I'm not lying. That person has been staring at you the entire time. So I'm literally like, what? Like, who is this? Like, who is this person? So then I'm like, I'm about to be bold. Like, let me go over there. Let me, you know, maneuver through the crowd and see who is causing all this buzz. Like, who is over there? What is you doing? Who is you? I'm trying to check you out and see what's going on, and if my homeboy know what he's talking about you looking at me. So as I'm like cutting over, I look and I see that this is a famous YouTuber. Like, I know who this is. I'm subscribed to this person. Like, have been watching them forever. Like, what? And oh my god. Okay, so of course I can't say their name because like I gotta keep their privacy, especially because like they're not open, like they're not out, like they're not openly gay. And okay, I just feel like this story is going so fast. Like, let's slow it down. Let's talk more about who this YouTuber is. So like this YouTuber is a person that you know, was at one point, like, I guess, in a relationship with another YouTuber, and who was really big. And then this person, like, they kind of like broke off from them and started their own YouTube, and they had some buzz and was building their self up too. Well, basically they're known for doing like story times, and also like inspirational, like motivational, like speeches and stuff like that. Okay, that's it. Like, that's all I'm going to say about them, because I don't want to dig too much into it, because then you guys might be like, wait, I know who that is. But yeah, so this person wasn't openly gay, and they weren't really out, but I soon found out that they definitely was feeling the kid. So anyway, as I maneuver, I kind of get nervous because I'm like, whoa, like, wait a second. Now I see where everybody is going. So I go back, like, what? Like, no. Going back to my friend. I go back to my friend, and he's basically like, what happened? Like, why did you leave? Like, what's going on? I was like, no, I know who that is. Like, that is, like, whispering in his ear, like, no, like, what? Like, I don't know if he recognized, like, my name or something, my face on YouTube or whatever, but I'm like, mm-mm. So then, at one point, you know, I'm just with my friends, we're doing karaoke. As we're doing karaoke, he gets up, goes to the back of the club, and like, he's like staring into my eyes, like literally staring into my eyes. And I'm like, what? Like, you know me, I'm like, you not gay, so what is you looking at me for? Like, I'm gay, so why are you looking at me? So, I'm kind of acting like stush, like I'm giving attitude, like I mean, what? Like, what are you looking at? Like, hi, like, doing all of that. So he's just kind of like laughing and like brushing it off, but still being very discreet and incognito, but like definitely peeping. So we're up there singing and we're doing our songs, like got the whole club going crazy, like how we always do. Like we always be doing Milkshake from Khalees, and that gets everyone going crazy. Like every time we do it, it's like they come to see us or something. Anyway, so long story short, the club, it's getting late, like we're drunk, we're slowing down, and you know what, people are doing karaoke, people are talking about food, i.e. me. And like, it's winding down. Well, at some point I like look over my shoulder. Like I look because I feel somebody watching me while I was dancing, and it's him. And he's like over by the bathroom, and I see him do like this little like head nod thing, like come here. And I'm like looking like, what? I'm like, no, he's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. So I like turned around, but then I'm like, wait, what if he is really talking to me? So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm about to just like act like I'm going to the restroom to see like what happens. So literally I walked to the restroom, so nervous, heart beating, boom, 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 boom. Like I walked to the restroom and he is like on the side, like not even inside of the restroom, but in a little cutoff on the side. And he's like, come here. And I was like, what is going on? I'm like, is this real life right now? I'm like, this, you are not like me, like everybody in the club, like me, like what's going on? I'm very confused. And mind you here, like I'm queened out. I had like my long extensions in, like my outfit was popping and looking real cute. Like it was a situation. It was a lituation. Like yes. So he just like, what's up? He like, I think you're real cute. Like and I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I haven't talked to you all night. Like, what? I'm confused. You just been staring. Like, why stare and not say anything? And he was like, I'll explain all that later. Like, what's your number? So I was like, okay, like, whatever. So I give him my number, like, like, put it in his phone, put my name in his phone. Like, he's laughing, chuckling because of, like, my name. Like, don't be laughing. Yes, I'm DeShawn Hollywood. I put it in everyone's phone. When I meet them, like, this, if you get my number, like, yes, I'm storing it under DeShawn Hollywood, and I might throw some emojis in there, too. Like, what? So, I'm, literally... I'm literally like gagging at this point, but still trying to hold my composure. And he was like, all right, look, I'm staying at this. So which hotel was it? It was like one of our 5-star hotels that is in Chicago. Like it wasn't the Trump. Like I know it wasn't that because like I would remember that. Like it was just it Swiss? I think it might have been Swiss Hotel. Like Swiss Hotel. Like yes, I'm pretty sure it was there. It was there because the room and whatever. So literally we like I'm like okay whatever. Like he's probably not gonna call me or he's probably not gonna text me. I'm going home. Like I'm about to get some food. So me and my friends we go and we got food or whatever. And I was like waiting. And I'm just like kind of freaking out the whole time. I'm telling them like, y'all, like, I don't understand why he hit me up. Like, and I even asked him like, why me out of everybody in here? And he was like, I like what I like. Like, I like what I like and I know what I like. And I wanted you as soon as you walked in. So I'm like, what? Panties off, like... Just kidding, but no, like I'm so attracted to people that are confident and like are not afraid to literally just be like, look, like yes, I want you, so I'm saying I want you instead of just playing the staring game all night. Like you actually came up and said whatever. So I'm like, okay, like what? Like this is lit. So then out of nowhere, I get a text message. Like I don't have the number saved, so I'm like, oh my god, it's just him. Boop, lo and behold, it's him. And he like, so are you gonna come through? Like, I got a bottle of champagne and I wanna pop it with you. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's trying to gas me, like he's trying to really like get me there, like what? So I'm asking my friends, like, what should I do? Like y'all, like what should I do? Like what's going on? Like, and my friend is like, you should go. Like, you should go. Like, I think you should go. Like, I don't understand. What's the hesitation. Like, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know why you're still here. Like, you needed to be there, like, now. So I was like, what? Like, oh my God. But then two other girls are like, no, like, I don't think you should go by yourself. Like, you should go with him. Like, telling the other friend, like, you should go with him. You should go with him. And they're like, I'm not going with him. Like, no, he's grown. Like, he need to go by himself. Like, he asked for him to come, so he needs to go. Like, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm freaking out. And then, you know what? I was like, forget it. Like, so I told him, I was like, okay, I guess, like, sure, I'll come through. Like, where am I headed? And then that's when he told me, like, Swiss Hotel, blah, 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 blah. Like... And I'm just like, this is out of control. So what am I should give him a name. Like, what am I gonna call him? Like, we should call him, no, I'm not gonna call him a name. I'm not gonna call him this. We're just gonna call him YouTuber. So anyway, like, I'm telling him, I'm like, what's going on? Like, where are you at? When should I come through? And he's like, I want you to come through now. Like, he's like, are you for real? Like, are you really gonna come through? Like, are you gonna like stand me up? And he's like, I don't have time for games. Like, keep it real with me. So I'm like, I'm gonna come through. Like I said, I was gonna come through. Like, I'm gonna come through. Who you talking to? Like. But gagging the whole time. So then that's when I'm like, oh my God. So literally, I didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm going to just keep it all the way real with y'all. Like, you know, we keep it real on this channel. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. And I was off the tequila. So you never know what can happen. So I literally, I had ordered all this food. I'm talking like gyros, fries, like cheese, and... I ordered up some shit. I literally was like, I looked over to my friends, I'm like, are you guys hungry? And they were like, yeah. And hell yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, eat this. Like, just slid all my food over to them. Like, here, like, y'all can have this. Like, eat this. Like, take it, whatever. Like, enjoy. Because, I mean... You know, like, if you are a gay boy and you know what happens, like, when you be, like, eating and stuff, and if you might be doing stuff, like, you just never know. So I was not about to be that girl. I was not about to be painting Patty. No, honey. So I had to slide that food to the right, give it to them, let them have it, and I was like, gotta go. So I'm going, like, literally get to the hotel, beautiful. Like, he has all of his clothes, like, laid out. Like, everything is laid out and on display. I'm talking, like, watches and jewelry and necklaces and everything. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I was like, why do you have all of this laid out? I was like, did you just do this before I got here? Like, are you flexing? Because, look, like, that's not attractive to me. I don't think that's cute. Like, I'm not about to be wooed by your jewelry and shit. Like, on the dresser. Like, what is that? Like, what lame bitch is about to be like, oh my God, like, look at your... No, like, I'm gonna sit there and be like, and, like, what is that? Even though I was like, bitch, oh my God, that's a Rolex. Like, look at this. This is a Cartier bracelet. Like, diamond. Like, but, you know, in front of him, I had to play it cool. Like, what is that? Like, okay, whatever. So, So then, like, he just like, sit down, like, get comfortable, like, make yourself at home, like, whatever. I was like, I want something to drink. Like, he's like, okay, what you want to drink? Like, and he's like, I got the champagne. He's like, I also have vodka. And he was like, I got some water. I was like, can I have some water? He's like, here, bottled water. Like, so I'm drinking the water, and I was like, I'll also take some champagne. So I get this champagne, and I'm sipping it, and he's like, you want some vodka too? And I was like, no, I've been drinking tequila. He's like, so what? You can mix. And I'm like, this is trying to get me drunk. Like, champagne, vodka, like, like, what is going on? And I was already off the tequila, so I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll take a shot. Like, I don't know why, y'all, like, but I just was like, whatever, I'll take a shot. So I'm taking shots of vodka at this point, and I'm just like, like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, I'm getting lit. Like, it's getting late. Like, he talking smoother. Like, what is about to happen? Like, oh my gosh. Like, so then, like, we finished the first glass of champagne. The second glass of champagne comes up, and we're just talking, we're just vibing, like, laughing, chilling. So we're like laying on the bed at this time, but like fully clothed. Well, I was fully clothed. He, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, he was in his underwear. Like, he was in his underwear, and he had on socks. And like, he was like, why you still got on all these clothes? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Like, you need to get comfortable. And I'm like, because I don't understand what's going on either. Like, I don't know. So then literally just starts taking off my clothes. Like, takes off my shirt. Like, takes off my pants. And I remember him trying to take off my socks, and I was like, no! Like, don't take off my socks. Like, I was so serious about it, y'all, because I didn't have a pedicure at the time, and like, I was just not about to be that bitch that like had nasty feet. Like, no, absolutely not. So he was like, all right, well, you ain't gotta take off your socks, but it is mandatory that you take off these. And he's like tugging on my underwear, and I was like, what? Excuse me? I was like, first of all, like, pump your brakes. I don't even know who you think you are. Like, what's going on? Like, chill out. So I was like, how you gonna tell me to do something and you ain't even done it yet? So he's like, oh, okay. And I remember, y'all, like, have you ever just, like, somebody pulled down their pants and you were like, just speechless, like, mouth drop. Like, that was me, because I just was like, why is it so pretty? Like, why is it so pretty? And what was so big? Like, what is the, like, and I just did not expect that from them. So I'm just like, oh my God. So then that's when he was like, all right, so you got to take them off, blah, blah, blah. So, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Why did I agree to tell this story? Ah! I'm like blushing right now. Okay, get it together, Hollywood, already. Come on, commit. So, guys, take off my underwear, and like, we started making out, and we're just making out, and we're like rolling around the bed, and like, he's like talking crazy, reckless. Like, when I tell y'all dudes be having fetishes, like, y'all, they really do. Like, and he's saying stuff like, oh, I want to picture you with this, and can I get you this? Let me get you that. Like, I want you to fly out. Like, you need to come and see me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wait a second, you moving too ass on me. Like, I get it, like, you got a little bit of buzz going on, you doing this, you doing that, like, but I don't care. Like, I don't know, I was on my bougie girl stuff. Like, I wasn't in the mood to be like fangirling over him talking about what he was doing, what he had coming up, yada yada yada. So anyway, y'all, things are happening, things are being done, and like, it was to the time where he was ready to go. Like, he was ready to go. You could tell it was like he was ready to insert. And I'm just like, do you have protection? And he's like, no, do you? And I was like, no. Like, I just came to your hotel. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't. And he's like, I don't. So I was like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be this person, but we can't do it then. Like, no. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't raw dog. Like, I just don't believe that it's worth the risk. Like, I'm not trying to take them type of chances. Like, and I just hate that scary feeling of, like, when you do it and then afterwards you just be sitting there looking stupid, full of regret. Like, oh my God. Like, why did I do that? Like, da, 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 da. Like, no. Like, I don't play that. Like, I don't like that. So, no. So literally at that point, he respected the fact that I was like, no, I'm not going to do that like that. And he was like, okay, well, can we cuddle? So I'm gagging because I'm just like, he is such a mush ball. But like, it was cute and like, I was clearly drunk. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's like we can cuddle. So we're just sitting there cuddle and then we ended up falling asleep. Like, I don't even remember falling asleep. Like, that honestly was the end of it. But I remember waking up and this man is like, already up on the phone, checking stats, making phone calls, like, so I'm like, oh my God, like, he's like really legit. Like, this is, I'm like, I need to get on my shit. Like, this is inspiring. This is making me want to like really be on it because he was not playing. It was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna be there, like, da da da, because I left out one of the things that he did, and I don't know if I should say it or not because he also is a producer. Like, he produces like music and stuff for people. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. Like, last thing I'm gonna say. So he was talking about, yeah, I'm gonna meet you up in the studio and this, that, and da, 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 blah, blah, blah. And yeah. So I was like, wait, what am I doing? Like, I gotta go to work. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta go to work. So then he literally is like, all right, cool, like, bet, like, I'm about to call you to your house so you can get dressed and da da da. So he called me a car. Like, I went to my house. Like, I'm like, you don't have to call me a car. Like, I got it myself. And he was like, can you stop? Like, he's like, I get it. Like, you're independent, you're strong, like, you're tough, whatever. He was like, but relax. Like, I'm trying to be nice to you. Like, so I'm like, oh shit, okay, maybe I'm being too much of a bitch. Like, let me calm down. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you can order me a car. So he like calls me a car or whatnot. And like, I like leave him, and I just was like, wow, like, I really had a good time last night. Like, I mean, it was a little unfortunate and probably a good thing at the same time that we didn't, you know, go all the way there. But, you know, Saved by the Bell, honey. If you ain't got the glove, you ain't getting the love, flat out. And I suggest all of my subscribers to have that same mentality, to have that same attitude, to keep that same energy. Don't let these dudes raw dog you, daughter. No, they're not worth it. And y'all heard Nikki. Don't let homie what unless his band's up. Okay, anyway. So, yes, like, the whole time I'm, like, getting ready, he's texting me, like, you good? Like, oh my God, like, it was so great, like, spending time with you last night, like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are we in a relationship? Like, what is going on? Like, why? And I'm like, I'm good, like, blah, 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 blah. He like, yeah, so I'm gonna fly you out, da, 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 at this time. Like, I said, whoa, like, I got things going on. Like, I can't, like, I was like, we can plan around it. Like, we'll get there, like... And you know, long story short, like, he went back home. Yes, he lives in California. He went back home and like we still stay in touch from time to time. Like, I'll see him post little things, like he'll send it to me and like he'll post, like I'll do the same, like when I post stuff. Like, he's probably gonna gag when he sees this video. But yes, guys, like, that was the story. Like, we stayed in touch. We're still in touch. Like, I don't know if I'll ever go and see him, though, because I just feel like it's been so long since that last time that we saw each other that it might be awkward, because it's not like we text each other every single day or we talk to each other every single day. Like, it's just, like, random. Very random. So, I don't know about that. But that's all I have for you guys about the first time that I ever hooked up with a famous YouTuber. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already, I need you to please subscribe to my channel. I also would like you to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed this video, then I want you to comment in the comment box and tell me if you've ever had a hookup similar to this. Hashtag hookup. Put that in the comments, okay? Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I see that my subscribers have gone up so much. I'm so thankful for it, and I know that you guys are always on me about being more consistent. I'm working on it. I'm sorry, you know, I'm human, and I be going through my little stuff and be needing to take a breather. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay big.